Have ever you noticed that the harder you try to initiate a conversation, the quicker it dies? You say, "Hey, how are you?" And in seconds, it is over. At this point, another person steps into the same room, says only a few words, and suddenly, everybody listens. It's not that they are more attractive, more humorous, or more confident. It's something deeper. When they talk, the atmosphere changes. Their remarks have weight. And the key is not about talking more. It's about saying less but meaning every word. The Stoics understood this 1,000 years ago. Presence is much more powerful than performance. Today, I'll teach you 5 simple phrases and 1 mentality that will make people naturally attracted toward you, without acting, manipulating, or pretending. And the 4th one is the most misinterpreted of them. Principle 1, tell me more about that. For simple words, but they open doors that many individuals never ever see. Imagine somebody says, "I have been learning guitar." See, what do many people do? They turn the situation into a competition. "Oh, yes, I played guitar during university," or, "You ought to consider the strategy one used." Unexpectedly, all attention shifts from the other person to themselves. The door to connection closes, and the spotlight returns to ego. Now imagine you just say, "Tell me more about that." And then you stop speaking. You listen, not to respond, not to sound intelligent, but to really understand. That is when genuine connection starts. Many people spend their whole lives hoping for someone who truly wants to listen. When they eventually meet that individual, they never forget it. Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we talk." Listening is not passive. It's presence. It tells other people, "You are important enough for me to be silent." When you talk less and listen intently, people don't leave thinking, "That guy was so fascinating." They leave thinking, "I felt fascinated when I talked to them," and that feeling is what makes people want to interact with you again. Principle 2, I don't know. These are 3 words that almost nobody dares to utter. If someone asks your opinion on something you don't understand, your immediate reaction is to pretend, to sound mature and to say something ambiguous that may mean anything. But pretense often shows. The tone feels unusual. The eyes look for validation, and trust vanishes immediately. Now imagine someone confident enough to just say, "I don't know," gently, without apology, without explanations. That sincerity changes the entire attitude, because if they're sincere about what they don't know, you can certainly believe what they do know. Socrates clearly understood this when he said, "I know that I know nothing." It wasn't fake humility. It was wisdom. Insight starts where arrogance ends. Insecure individuals need to look competent about everything. Secure individuals are comfortable admitting they are not. Saying, "I don't know," is not a weakness. It's honesty. It indicates strength. And paradoxically, that's what makes other people listen whenever you speak. Principle 3, that sounds difficult. If someone opens up about something heartbreaking, stress at the workplace, a divorce, or a personal failure, your instinct could be to fix it. You should try this. The moment it happened to me, I did this. You really mean well, but what they hear is not sympathy. It's judgment. Rather, just say, "That sounds difficult." You are not trying to fix it, not alleviating the pain they feel. You are acknowledging it. Marcus Aurelius said, "Be patient with other people and strict with yourself." Most individuals do the opposite. They rush to fix other people while dismissing their own imperfections. But genuine strength is soft. When you say, "That sounds difficult," you give someone an opportunity to feel without justifying it. And in that place, people begin to heal, not because you gave suggestions, but because you provided presence. They don't need your solution. They need your calm. Principle 4, the power of silence. This is the toughest one and the most misunderstood. Many people fear silence. The instant there's a pause in conversations, they get nervous. They stuff it with empty words, strange narratives, and awkward laughter. They feel silence is a failure, yet silence is power. Observe someone who's comfortable with it. In group settings, they talk rarely. And if they do, everybody listens, because their silence before talking signals what is coming next counts. They are not quick to fill the atmosphere. They allow silence to do the work. Seneca, the Greek philosopher, once said, "Silence is a lesson learned through many painful experiences." People who have faced themselves are no longer afraid of silence. They have understood that silence is not empty. It is full of attention, full of strength. When you stop fleeing from silence, you stop fleeing from yourself. You listen more carefully, think more straight, and your comments start to have weight. You no longer talk to fill the gap. You talk to deliver information. And when you understand this, people lean in before you even open your mouth. Principle 5, I appreciate you. 3 words, yet they hit much deeper than thank you. Thank you is a form of exchange. It acknowledges a course of action. You helped me get somewhere. You solved my problem. I appreciate you honors the person, not the work. It says, I see who you are. If you tell somebody, I appreciate you, you are honoring their personality, not their worth. And it impacts everything. Marcus Aurelius started every morning reflecting on the individuals around him, appreciative not for what they did, but for the kind of individuals they were. He understood that recognizing kindness is what keeps our own integrity alive.